Good day everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Boss Cube, your captain for this flight. Today we are going to be visiting the North Shore of Montreal.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, please acknowledge.
Cleared for takeoff runway 24 right, Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
And there seems to be a plane on the runway. That's okay, he's taking off. Let's get stuff ready. As I was saying, we did Montreal, we did the South Shore, we did Laval and Ile-Bizarre. So now we're gonna go do the North Shore, starting from the west towards the east. Off we go. Again, we're going to make it up to about 90, 100, and start pulling up slightly. Alright, we cleared the ground.
I will contact you next when you leave my airspace.
There we go, autopilot engaged.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha, you are leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha frequency change.
It's a bit windy today. So if you guys remember, this is the Lac des Deux Montagnes, so what we're going to do is we're going to go straight this way, come around, and then we'll start our tour of the North Shore. So the North Shore is everything that's north of Laval and Montreal. We're going to stay at our cruising altitude of 1005. That way we'll be able to see the ground more clearly. This is going to be the final flight for Montreal and around. Next ones are probably going to be the city of Trois-Rivières, Quebec City. We're probably going to go around Sherbrooke, a bit more down south, and look for other things to explore in the great province of Quebec. So you guys can look forward to those videos in the coming weeks. Again, we're flying over the 40, making our way to le Lac des Deux Montagnes, and then we'll start the tour of the North Shore. We're going to be following la Rivière des Mille-Îles. That way we're going to be looking at the North Shore instead of looking down at Laval. Yep, there's definitely a good amount of wind. Let's go see. It's actually not that bad. We're getting a sort of a crosswind of 3 knots. But if you actually go outside, this is the fun thing about live weather. If you actually go outside right now, it's quite windy on my balcony, so it represents really well what's going on. So we're just going to cross over here with the bridge, get into Vaudreuil, start turning around, and then we're gonna start the tour via the city of Oka, right there at the edge. There's it, Béraud. Still keep heading a bit towards CST3, and then we're gonna start rolling right. the city of Vaudreuil. Alright, let's start our turn northwards. Get it out of the way. Won't be needing you either for a little bit. Alright, right there in front of us, so we're going to start the tour here. This is the city of Oka. Get a better view here. Not that big, but it's there. What's interesting though is like right in front of us. Come on, keep turning. Maybe going a bit fast here. I'm going to slow down. Right here in front of us, down here, is what we call the Oka Beach. So this is a place people come. It's a beach on the north shore of Montreal. Really, really cool beach. You can go swim the river, on the lake actually. So that's La Plage d'Oka, right there. Alrighty, let's keep going. And that's the National Park of Oka, by the way, this whole green space. Forgot to mention that, but it's part of the Oka National Park. So let's keep going. I don't know if you see it right here. This is where the 640 starts. So on the island of Laval, you have the 440, and on the North Shore, following the whole North Shore, you're going to have Autoroute 640. Right down here, we have the city of Pointe-Calumet. So another small town you can see beside the water. You can see in the distance, you have the horizon isn't flat because the further up you go, the more mountainous it gets.
Air Canada 875, cleared to land runway 24 right. Follow the generic on final. Wind 255 at 22.
Alright, then after this little green space,
runway 24 right, Air Canada 875.
After this little green space, you have Sainte-Marthe-sur-le-Lac. Sainte-Marthe-sur-le-Lac. Try to see if we can get a little closer there. Not giving these little houses justice, unfortunately, because I don't want to cut through there. You can see the 640 there turning about. Right after Sainte-Marthe-sur-le-Lac, in this little pointy area here, like the little peninsula, if you want to call it what you may, but this little area here is the city of Deux-Montagnes. So if you're from Deux-Montagnes and you see your house, please let me know. It'd be cool. And that's the railroad track for the ART, Agence Régionale du Transport, or something like that.
Air Canada 875, turn, next taxiway.
And right after here, starting here about, is Sainte-Eustache. So the city of Sainte-Eustache, right here. And there is a huge marché aux puces in Sainte-Eustache, somewhere around here. Flea market. Yeah, that's how you would call it.
Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 256 and 2.
Right there in this area. That's where the flea market
Air
is.
Canada 875 exit runway when able. Cleared to land runway 24 right number 2 Jazz 8600.
So right after this green patch, we're going to be entering the city of Boisbriand. And just on the other side of the highway after Boisbriand, the 15 that goes all the way north, it's going to be Sainte-Thérèse and the Rosemère. It's like 3 cities more or less stuck together.
Air Canada 875 exit runway when able.
So right here is Boisbriand. That highway going up is the 15, and after that it's Sainte-Thérèse. Gonna start turning a bit towards the right.
Air Canada 875 turns next taxiway.
Yeah, this street over here. After that we end up in the city of Rosemère. Right over here, this would be Rosemère. Now, don't quote me on the borders exactly of the towns. I know more or less where they are.
Jazz 8600 go around.
Lots of traffic today. Right after Rosemère, up there is Lorraine, if I remember well, and on the south side of the 640 is Bois-des-Filions.
8600 contact Montreal approach on 118.9er.
Right at this interchange here, we're going to be near Bois-des-Filions. And on the north side of the 640, that's Lorraine.
118.9er for Jazz 8600. Air Canada 875 contact ground on 121.9er.
A lot more traffic today than I usually have. Yeah, that's a good thing.
121.9er for Air Canada 875.
Right underneath us is the island of Laval, and that's La Rivière des Mille. We saw it in the last video. So after this golf course, or maybe the golf course is part of it, it's I would say the biggest city. Well, maybe the second biggest city, but you know, it's one of the bigger ones. It would be Terrebonne. So we're gonna do a quick go around of Terrebonne, so you guys can have a better look if you live in that town and try to find your place. Well, town, more like a city. That would be the Autoroute 25 that meets up with the 640 a bit further up. Remember well, this is Little Vache. Over here is Saint-Jean right there, and that is Terrebonne. We're gonna go around Terrebonne. Not the bank as much. This is the interchange where where the 25 meets the 640. Tiny bit further, I don't know if you see it over there. We won't go there, but that is the city of Mascouche.
Jazz 8980 tower. Cleared ILS runway 24 right approach. Altimeter 29.77, wind 256 at 29. Cleared ILS runway 24 right approach, Jazz 8980.
See, I use the autopilot quite often. I mean, it's simpler to use the autopilot and keep looking out the window for you guys. This little river right beneath us is the Mascouche River. La rivière Mascouche in French.
Jazz 8980 cleared to land runway 24 right. Wind 256 at 12.
Alright.
Land runway 24 right, Jazz 8980.
Let's start heading back towards La Rivière des Mille and keep on our little tour of the North Shore. And once again, lots of pools. We like our pools here in Quebec. I guess that would be the same for most of North America. Alrighty then, so we're back over La Rivière des Mille. Let's keep on going towards the next stop, which would be La Chênaie. Yeah, there's a little airport over here I forgot to mention. L'aéroport de Mascouche or Terrebonne, wouldn't be able to tell you.
Generic India Romeo Leo to land runway 24 right. Number 2 for landing. Follow the aircraft on final. Wind 256 at 29er.
Alrighty, so that little patch of
Clear to
city
land
over there.
runway 24 right, number 2 generic India Romeo Lima.
Right over here is the city of Lachenay, right where we're looking at. Right here before the little river, which is called La Rivière l'Assomption. Over here.
Jazz 89er 80 exit runway.
La Rivière l'Assomption is the city of Charlemagne. So this area over here is Charlemagne. And right on the other side of La Rivière l'Assomption, we get to the other big city, I guess, of the North Shore, which will finish up the tour. Repentigny. Well, Repentigny and Le Gardeur. Le Gardeur being on the other side of the river. So this down here is Repentigny.
Jazz 89er 80, turn next taxiway.
This over here is the shopping mall in Repentigny, and there's also a bunch of other stores in this whole area.
Jazz 89er 80 exit runway when able.
There's a nice little marina.
Jazz 89er 80 exit runway when able.
And that would be the end of Repentigny right here. And that is what I like to say to conclude the end of our tour of the North Shore. So we're going to head back to the airport. And I hope you guys like this little flight over.
Jazz 89er 80 exit runway when able.
There's the Autoroute 40 on this side of the island of Montreal.
Tower Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha is 24 miles northeast with Golf to land.
Jazz 89er 80 exit runway when able. Dare Alpha Sierra X-Ray Golf Sierra Alpha Tower. Fly straight in runway 24 right. Altimeter 29er decimal 80 wind 243 at 12.
Fly straight in runway 24 right Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Jazz 89er 80 contact ground on 121 decimal 9er.
So that right there is La Rivière l'Assomption, and on the other side is the
121
St. Lawrence
decimal
River.
9er, Jazz 89er 80.
And right there in front of us is the island of Montreal, and over here you see Montreal in the distance.
Lima, exit runway when able.
Yeah, let's push on the accelerator a bit. Get ourselves over there a bit faster.
Generic India Romeo Lima, exit runway when able.
Yeah, over here is Point Town. We're back on top of the hill in Montreal. If you guys want to see the whole island of Montreal, just head over to the video I made about it.
Generic India Romeo Lima, exit runway when able.
So if you guys are wondering what's going on right now, I've decided to use the ILS approach. So I'm using instrument landing something. Brain fart.
Generic India Romeo Lima, exit runway when able.
Yeah, that's it. Instrument landing system. So what it does is it's a beacon at the airport, and the flight computer here knows which direction it's supposed to go, right? Of course it's supposed to take to get to that beacon. So it's supposed to align me perfectly with the airport right now. As you can see, we seem to be pretty well aligned right now. BBUs that, especially when there's like no visibility, barely any visibility. So if you could use ILS, go right ahead and use it. On this plane,
Generic India Romeo Lima, next taxiway.
Inside the airport info, you could choose, like we know we're doing RW runway 24 right. You can click on it, and then you can activate it right here for nav 1 or nav 2, or put them on standby. So I had it activated on nav 1 right here, and that's what it's following right now.
Going to 121.0 Generic India Romeo Lima.
So we should be way higher, but kind of low right now.
Air Golf Sierra Alpha cleared to land runway 24 right. Wind 256 at 22.
Cleared to land runway 24 right, Dare
We got
Golf
our
Sierra
landing
Alpha.
clearance. As you can see over here, the PIP, this is our glide slope. So this is what the plane should be following to get to where we want to go. So as soon as it gets to our point here, it should be starting to pitch down to follow it. There we go, right on cue. Right now I'm not touching my joystick at all, only taking care of the throttle. Let's get ready with our landing gear and flaps. those flaps really did the job on us. No stalling the plane, no stalling the plane, come on. Yeah, I didn't do that properly. We're not on the right thing at all. We're getting there. I think we're supposed to be around 100. It's gonna try to get us back on though. Let's turn it off and take care of it ourselves. We don't want to crash at the end here. I'm sure we did quite a show for the people out there seeing this. And touchdown. That was one of my smoother landings actually, except for the approach there. Gonna have to practice a bit more with the autopilot.
Dare Golf Sierra Alpha turn, next taxiway.
Roger that.
Golf Sierra Alpha exit runway when able.
I hope you guys like this flight. Hope you guys like the series of exploring Montreal.
Golf Sierra Alpha contact ground on 121.9er.
121.9er for Dare Golf Sierra Alpha. Montreal ground Dare Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to the gate.
Dare Alpha Sierra X-ray Golf Sierra Alpha taxi to gate 35 using taxiway Alpha cross runway 10 Alpha.
Taxiing to gate 35 via taxiway Alpha cross runway 10 Alpha Dare Golf Sierra Alpha.
Alright, we got all that chatter out of the way. Like I was saying, I hope you guys enjoyed the flights around Montreal. Like I said, the next one is probably going to be Trois-Rivières. I'm going to fly around Trois-Rivières, Quebec City, Sherbrooke. If there's any other cities in Quebec you guys would want me to fly over, write them down in the comment. I would appreciate it. And I hope you like this flight, and I'll see you next time. Have a good day, everyone. Ciao.